Hi YouTube, it's Ashley. I'm here with the word from the Lord today. I wrote that out. I'm gonna turn it on because there's different. I was listening to Jonathan Kleck's video. Okay, and then he said Isaiah 54, and I wanted to read that to you guys, even though he read it to you guys, if you saw that video. But I thought I would read it as much as I can. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. Maybe I should, let's go outside. I'm gonna lose all my stuff out my Bible. Alright. Let's see. I'll stand right there. Hey, Jet Toy Warrior Cat. I'm gonna just kind of aim it that way. Sometimes birds come. You might be able to see them. Okay. Isaiah 54. Sing, O barren one, you who did not bear. Break forth into singing and cry aloud, you who have not been in labor. You who have not been in labor. Like the foolish virgins. Maybe. That was, okay, back to the word. For the children of the deserted one are more than the children of the married one, said Yahweh. Enlarge the place of your tent, and let them stretch out the curtains of your dwellings. Spare not, lengthen your cords, and strengthen your stakes. For you shall break forth to the right and to the left, and your seed inherit the nations, and make the deserted cities inhabitable. Do not fear, for you shall not be put to shame, nor hurt. You shall not be humiliated. For the shame of your youth you shall forget, and not remember the reproach of your widowhood any more. For your Maker is your husband. You are the bride of Yahweh of hosts, and that is his name. And the Kadesh one of Yisrael is your Redeemer. He is called the Elohim of all the earth. For Yahweh has called you like a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, like a wife of youth when you were refused, declares your Elohim. That right there describes my life, right there. Verse 6. Let me read it again. For Yahweh has called you like a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, like a wife of youth when you were refused, declares your Elohim. For a little while I have forsaken you, but with great compassion I shall gather you. In an overflow of wrath I hid my face from you for a moment, but with everlasting kindness I shall have compassion on you, said Yahweh, your Redeemer. For this is the waters of Noah to me, in that I have sworn that the waters of Noah would never again cover the earth. So have I sworn not to be wroth with you, nor to rebuke you. For though the mountains be removed and the hills be shaken, my kindness is not removed from you, nor is my covenant of peace shaken, said Yahweh. Who has compassion on you? Oh, you afflicted one, tossed with the storm and not comforted, See, I shall lay your stones in emeralds, beautiful emeralds, and your foundations with sapphires, and shall make your battlements of rubies. That would be your armor. And your gates of crystal, and all your walls of precious stone. That's heaven, brothers and sisters. He just said that he would give us heaven. And all your children taught by Yahweh, and the peace of your children great. Take that how you want to take it. In righteousness you shall be established, far from oppression, for you shall not fear or run from him. I'm reading that wrong. Skip back, a reverse. In righteousness you shall be established, far from oppression, for you shall not fear, and from ruin, for it does not come near you. Ruin will not come near you. See, they shall indeed assemble, but not because of me. Whoever shall assemble against you falls for your sake. See, I myself have created the blacksmith who blows the coals in the fire, who brings forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which shall rise against you in judgment you shall prove wicked. This is the inheritance of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness from me, declares Yahweh. That is our discernment. He just said, you got gifts. Brothers and sisters, you got gifts. Okay. Now we're going to the pink. To the book of Isaiah, chapter 55. O everyone who thirsts, come to the waters, and you who have no silver, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without silver and without price. Why do you weigh out silver for what is not bread, and your labor for what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and let your being delighted in itself a fatness. Incline your ear and come to me. Hear so that your being lives, and let me make every everlasting covenant with you, the trustworthy kindness of David. See, I have given him as a witness to the people, a leader and a commander for the people. See, a nation you do not know, you shall call, and a nation who does not know you runs to you because of Yahweh, your Elohim, and the Kodesh One of Israel, for he has adorned you. Seek Yahweh while he is to be found. Call on him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and with the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to Yahweh, who has compassion on him, and to our Elohim, for he pardons much. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declare Yahweh. For as the Shamayim, you know what I mean, are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain comes down, and the snow from the Shamayim, and do not return there, but water the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, and give water to the sower, and bread to the eater, so is my word that goes forth from my mouth. It does not return to me empty, but shall do what I please, and shall certainly accomplish what I sent for. For with you go out, and with peace you are brought in. The mountains and the hills break forth into you, singing before you, and all the trees of the field clap the hands. Instead of the thorn, from the cypress comes up, and instead of the nettle, the myrtle comes up, and it shall be Yahweh for a name, for an everlasting sign which is not cut off. Okay, I'm going inside now. I'm going to go inside now because I'm getting cold and I can't feel my fingers. It's a great day. It's pretty gray. It's pretty gray. I gotta clean my house so bad I can't until I do this. Oh, I was gonna open the door with my foot. Okay. Okay. So, how do I do this? Quit running around. They're playing. Let me see if I can look. I need a computer chair. This computer chair is crap. Okay. George's tools on my table. Be the light is what I thought of after I read chapter 56. Look at my... Let's see what happens. Let's just be adventurous. I don't know what you see right now. You might see up my nose. Okay, 56. Thus said Yahweh, guard righteousness, for near is my deliverance to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Baruch is the man who does this, and the Son of Man who lays hold on it, guarding the Sabbath, lest he profane it, and guarding his hand from doing any evil. And let not the son of the foreigner who has joined himself to Yahweh speak, saying, Yahweh has certainly separated me from his people. Nor let the eunuch say, look, I am a dry tree. For thus said Yahweh to the eunuchs who guard my Sabbath, and have chosen what pleases me, and hold fast to my covenant. To them I shall give in my house and within my walls a place and a name, better than that of sons and daughters. I give them an everlasting name that is not cut off. He said that in the last verse, or last chapter too. Also the sons of the foreigner who join themselves to Yahweh to serve him and to love the name of Yahweh, to be his servants, all who guard the Sabbath and not profane it, and hold fast to my covenant. Them I shall bring to my Kodesh mountain, to my holy mountain, and let them rejoice in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their slaughterings are accepted on my altar. For my house is called a house of prayer for all the people. All the people. The Adon Yahweh, who gathers the outcasts of Israel, declares, I still gather to him besides those who are gathered to him. All you beasts of the field come to devour, all you beasts in the forest. His watchmen are blind, all of them. They have not known. All of them are dumb dogs, unable to bark, dreaming, lying down, loving to slumber. This is the word of Yahweh. I'm not making it my own words. He said that. And the dogs have a strong appetite. They never have enough. And they are shepherds. They have not known understanding. All of them look to their own way, every one for his own gain, from his own end. Come, let me bring wine, and fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as today, even much greater. Chapter 57. The righteous one has perished, and no one takes it to heart, and kind men are taken away, while no one understands that the righteous one is taken away from the presence of evil. He enters into peace. They who walk in integrity rest on their beds. So when you walk in right, you're sleeping right. I put that in the last bit. Oh, man. But come here, you sons of the sorcerers, you offspring of the adulterers and the whores. Against whom are you sporting? Against whom do you make a wide mouth and stick out thy tongue? You know, like, you know who on TV? Like, the celebrities mocking us. Like, oh. Makes me angry. Hold on a minute. Stick out the tongue. Are you not children of transgression, offspring of falsehood? Being inflamed with mighty ones under every green tree, slaying the children in the valleys, under the clefts of the rocks. Among the smooth stones of the stream is your portion. They are your lot. Also to them you have poured a drink offering. You have offered a grain offering. Am I comforted in these? On a high and lofty mountain you have made your bed. There too you went up to make an offering. So, hey, Chili. My dog's got a candy wrapper. Hold on. Thank you. Stay out of the trash. Okay, I'm coming back. I could have paused that, but let's be real. I'm lazy. I hope you're still there. Okay. On a high and lofty mountain, you have made your bed. There, too, you went up to make an offering. So he's saying, you can't make your bed in the same place you make an offering. Also, behind the doors, in their posts, you have made your remembrance. For you have departed from me, and have gone up to them. You have made your bed. Or actually, I think I'm interpreting that wrong. What they're saying is they're taking their outside life into the church of God and corrupted it. Does that make sense? They didn't bring God into their homes. Instead, they took their homes into God. I'm sorry if you don't like that I smoke, but I'm going to smoke. I'm sorry. Oh, God. This is just mind-blowing. Also, behind the doors in their posts, you have made your remembrance. You have departed from me and have gone up to them. You have made your bed wide and made a covenant with them. You have loved their bed where you saw their hand. And there he's talking about the Nephilim. Hands down. The Nephilim, the Watchers, children. The Watchers made a covenant instead of doing what they were supposed to be doing in the first place. They had jobs given to them by God. And they didn't want to do what God wanted them to do. They wanted to come down to earth and have sex and party. And they ended up having babies, the giants, who ate everything and warred and just devoured the planet. The earth cried out to the Lord from the bloodshed that the giants made. So he's talking to the ancestors of that group. Okay? You feel me? These are the lost, the sheep. The lost sheep that can't be found. The one from the rotten seed. The rotten egg. Alright. And when you went to the sovereign with ointment and increased your perfumes, and you sent your messengers far off and lowered yourself even to the grave, you have wearied yourself with your many wanderings, yet you did not say, I give up! I give it to you, God. They didn't say that. You did not say, I give up. You have found the life of your hand. Therefore you were not grieved. And of whom have you been afraid or feared, that you have lied and not remembered me, nor taken it to your heart? Have I not been silent, even from old, and you have not revered me? Let me declare your righteousness and your works, for they do not profit you. When you cry out, let your collection of idols deliver you. But the wind shall bear them all away. A breath, take them. But he who takes refuge in me shall inherit the land and possess my Kodesh mountain. When you say, I give up, Lord, show me the way. But he who takes refuge in me shall inherit the land and possess my Kodesh mountain. Are you taking refuge in Yahweh? And one shall say, or are you taking refuge in yourself and your own understanding? That's the bad seed, the rotten egg. For thus, hold on. And one shall say, heap it up, prepare the way, take the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus declares the high and exalted one who dwells forever, whose name is Kodesh. I dwell in the high, in the Kodesh place, with him who have bruised and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the bruised one. For I would not strive forever, nor am I wroth forever. For the spirit would grow faint before me. If he stayed angry too long, he would wither away, because he is a God of love. His wrath has to come and be over so he can heal. And I think that's one of the things we're going to be doing, is healing him. That's just off the record. He's going to heal us and we're going to heal him. Because it says wickedness eats his spirit. For I would not strive forever, nor am I wroth forever. Because when he's angry forever, that eats away. Anger eats the meat. For the spirit would grow faint before me, even the beings I have made. For the wickedness of his unfair gain I was wroth, and I smote him. I hid myself and was wroth, and he went on backsliding in the way of his heart. For the wickedness of his unfair gain So somebody pulled something over on him. Like scammed him. And Isaiah was still angry about it. And he hid himself from the evildoer and didn't want to try to make things right. And it hurt him, because that's not of his spirit. His spirit's to help people, right? And to forgive. And the bad dude, went on backsliding in the way of his heart. So he had started an ember in someone's heart, and then that dude betrayed him, scammed him. So Isaiah became bad, hid himself, didn't want to have nothing to do with him. And that made Isaiah sick. And it made the dude's light go out. So we need to be the light to people's hearts, even if they're ugly and they hurt us. I have seen his ways, but I heal him, and I lead him, and restore comforts him, and to his mourners, creating the fruit of the lips, peace to him who is far off, and to him who is near. Say Yahweh, and I shall heal him. Just say, Yahweh, heal me. And what is in his will, he will heal. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, for it isn't able to rest, and its waters cast up mud and dirt. There is no place, said my Elohim, for the wicked. Wow. I've been reading the book of Enoch at night. Well, I've been listening to it. It's on a YouTube video. It's like 4 videos. There's like the introduction Enoch book, and then the parables, and that's 2 and 2b, and then the fourth book is the Book of Illuminaries, and it talks about how the whole world, it's like a blueprint to how everything works, how the sun moves, how the moon moves, and how it's feminine and masculine, and there's gates. Those books are crazy. If you ain't read them, like, pray for the spirit of discernment to come over you and read it. And if you have ears to hear, you'll hear all kinds of crazy stuff. But good stuff, but crazy stuff. Good for us, because we're on the winning team. I love the Lord so much. And today I was reading out of my Hallelujah Scriptures, Kodesh version. Grab my ruler. Alright, pray for me. I gotta clean my kitchen. It's a mess. Love y'all. Take care, brothers and sisters. Sorry this is so long. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. You can share it to close and personal friends, but I'm embarrassed because I'm weird. All right, bye. Say bye, Holly. Say bye.